is a special jar file. Whenever we add to project through Maven or Gradle build tool, you will get main jar file, dependent jar file, relevant jar file. Getting main and dependent jar file and their dependent jar file is called transitive dependency. But starters also gives relevant jar files or not. Nearly 1,000 plus starters are there in the project. Okay. Next, we discussed about Spring Boot is good for greenfield project. Spring Boot coding can be done in multiple JVM based languages. Groovy, Kotlin, Java, but Java is recommended. Come on. Spring Boot gives new annotation by combining multiple relevant annotations. Most important and must annotation in every Spring Boot application is what? Spring Boot application annotation, which is combination of how many annotations, boss? 3 annotations. Configuration makes the class as configuration class. Enable auto configuration based on the jar file starters that are added to class path. Auto configuration task will take place, right, boss? Lastly, what is that? Component scan. What scan, guys? Component scan. Tell me, guys. Using that, it will scan all the classes that are there in main package, main class package and sub packages for component annotation. If any classes are there having such annotation, they will be marked as Spring Beans or not, guys. Definitely they will be marked as Spring Beans or not, guys. So this is what we discussed in what? Yesterday's class. Okay, shall we move to today's application towards developing first application? For same old application I developed, wish message generator, taking local date class object as dependent, generating the wish message. But I would like to develop same application in which style? Spring Boot style. What style, guys? Are you ready for that? Let me launch my Eclipse IDE first because it takes bit of time. Yeah, tomorrow we have session or not? What is the timing of the session? 11 o'clock sharp, right? Okay. What's our batch code? 1102. Okay. Voice will come when I speak, Mr. Anil. You joined, voice is not there, voice not coming. What is this? Guys, am I audible? Online students? Online students, am I loud and clear? Those are having audio video issue. Please rejoin and check your network. Don't waste others' time. Okay. I want everyone to keep private message, not in everyone mode. Stop keeping everyone mode message. Start keeping private messages. Why are you disturbing others listening? Okay, guys. What's your batch code, guys? 1102. 1102. What is this? Spring Boot core. Where is this, guys? 28th. This is going to be our first application development or not, guys? Super, guys. Let's see. Achal to everyone. Sound not coming. Problem is your side. Fine. First application development in Spring Boot for what? Dependency injection. Right, guys. This is our requirement or not, guys? First, let us try to revise what is dependency injection. Making the underlying container or server or framework or runtime environment dynamically assigning or injecting dependent class object to target class object is called dependency injection. For that one, we need to use what? At the rate auto void annotation, right, guys? Okay, if it is used at field level, field injection. Setter method level, setter injection. Parameter constructor level, arbitrary method level, arbitrary method injection. Right, guys? It's all about making the IOC container. Are you getting my point there, guys? Sir, tomorrow 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Spring Boot mini project workshop is there, Mr. Murthy. Okay, Mr. Rajesh Naidu, you try to use common sense. You don't know Spring Boot and you are asking to attend Spring Boot mini project. Is there any common sense you have, boss? Rajesh Naidu, do you have any common sense? I hope you completed engineering in a proper way only. Dirty fellow, wasting my flow of teaching. How did you complete engineering without having this much common sense? From which dunya you people will land into the earth? Basic common sense is not there, guys. Last warning, before writing something, think once, twice, whether it is suitable to ask or not. You are learning basics of Spring Boot and is worried about what? Spring Boot mini project workshop. We will learn more mini projects in our regular classes. Don't worry about that. I don't know how you completed 20 years and how you got engineering degrees. Someone said very nicely, current engineers, worthless. Current engineers are non-finished products. And this statement clearly indicates why they are giving that statement. But dear fellow. And moreover, my workshop is at what time? 11 o'clock. And that workshop is at what time? 9 o'clock. And still is highlighting that. No brain, nothing, guys. I don't know how you completed engineering and who is giving food daily to you. Burden to earth you people are. Sorry to say that. Alright, guys. If at the rate auto void is placed in different places, we are using them for different injections or not, guys? Super, guys. Now tell me, dependency injection will happen between target and dependent classes. What is target class, guys? The class that uses other class services is called as what? In Spring environment, that is called, guys, target Spring Bean, right, boss? The helper class to the target class is called as what? Dependent class. Okay, in Spring Bean, that is called as what? Dependent Spring Bean. What is that, guys? Okay, let me give some examples of target and dependent classes, guys. Which message generator is using local date time for what purpose? To get the system date and time. From there to get what? From there to get what, guys? Current hour of the day. Come on, guys. From there to get what? Current hour of the day. Based on the hour of the day, would you like to generate the wish message or not? We would like to generate the wish message or not, guys? Season finder will use what? Local date. To get the current month to generate the current month and to generate what, guys? Current season name. Flipkart uses DTDC services for courier operation. Okay. Flipkart uses what, guys? Google Pay for payment activity. So like that's the reason. Okay, the classes that are using services of other class are called target classes. Okay, the helper classes to target classes are called, guys, dependent classes. Understanding my statement, boss? Super, boss. Tell me, guys. Target Spring Bean class is what? User defined class. How do you make that class as Spring Bean? At the rate component. Okay, how do you take that property for injection? As a property. But how do you tell to container you want to go for dependency injection? To field injection at the rate auto void. In the same target class, you will place one business method. There you will write a code. There you will write a code to get what? Current hour of the day to generate the wish message. To generate what, guys? Wish message. Are you getting my point? So dependent class is what? Predefined class. So in Spring Boot application, are we going to take separate configuration class? Our main method, main class itself acts as a configuration class. Main method, main class itself acts as a configuration class. Because of which annotation? At the rate Spring Boot application annotation. Right, guys? Public class. com.nt.first application. Let us assume some package is there, right? Otherwise, generally we don't write like this. Okay. Public class. What is this? At the top, we will write what? Package com.nt semicolon. Package com.nt semicolon. Super, guys. Inside that, what we are doing, guys? At the rate bean method is kept or not, guys? At the rate bean method is kept or not, guys? Super, boss. If needed, here also we can add one main method or not, guys? If needed, we can also add one main method here. Okay. PSVM, right? Public static void main. What is this? String args, right, boss? Okay. And then we will place end of the main method here. Yes or no? Na? So is there any need of taking separate configuration class in Spring Boot application? No, boss. When the IOC container creates or manages Spring Bean, it takes what? Bean ID as the object name. For this one, what is the Bean ID? DT. That will become object name for local date time class object, na, boss? Right. Okay. Here, what is there? Local date class object. What is this? What is the target class, guys? Season finder. So what is the injected? Local date object. Okay, so season is the business method name. Yeah, tell me, guys, if we give above code to IOC container, the following operation takes place. Number one, what is this, guys? IOC container loads both the target and dependent classes to create the objects as Spring Beans. One is based on component because next one is at the rate bean method. IOC container perform dependency injection to assign dependent class object to target object, guys. Because of at the rate auto void annotation, come on. Lastly, IOC container keeps both the objects in what? Internal cache of IOC container for reusability or not. Spring basics are continuing or not, guys? Only few changes are there. The mode of programming, the way of programming, little different, guys. Remaining all aspects, it is going to be same or not, guys? What is a container creating both target and dependent class objects? What is that? What is B? Container assigning dependent to target. What is C, guys? Container keeping both class objects in what? IOC container. IOC container internal cache. IOC container internal cache. Are you understanding my statement, boss? Come on. So one thing is clear. Though you come to Spring Boot, only few things will change. Majority things of coding will continue as it is or not. At least based on this, we can say Spring Boot is equal to Spring++ or not, guys. Okay, based on this, what is the thumb rule we have to remember while developing Spring Boot standalone application? What application, guys? Spring Boot standalone application. Configure user-defined classes as Spring Bean using one or other stereotype annotation, component XYZ. Number two, configure predefined classes as Spring Beans using @bean methods inside the @spring application class. If at all those classes are not coming as what? Spring Beans through auto configuration activity. Got the point or not, guys? But we can control auto configuration activities by passing input and instruction through application.properties and YML file or not, guys? But I'm not doing any component scan. Why? Component scan happens automatically, right, guys? Last, in main method, access IOC container by calling Spring application dot run method. We get a container, right, guys? Okay, using that CTX dot get bean, we will get the Spring Bean class object. Once we got Spring Bean class object reference, we call the business methods or not. We simply call the business methods on it or not, guys. Super. See you. Thumb rule, guys. Configure user-defined classes as Spring Bean using stereotype annotations like component, service, and etc. Configure predefined classes as Spring Beans using @Spring Bean method, bean methods of Spring Boot application class. If those classes are not coming as Spring Bean through auto configuration. Auto configuration. Okay, guys. Tell me next one. But if you want to control some auto configuration activities, you have to pass the inputs from application.properties file or YML file. Application.properties file or YML file. Clear, my dear? Come on, everyone. Super. Then next one. In the main method of Spring Boot application class, call Spring application.run method to access IOC container of type application content. Use that one to access Spring Bean class object reference and use that object to call the business method. Yes, that is what I'm trying to do here, guys. Okay. Application context CTX is equal to Spring application dot run method, which is a static method, guys. Come on. Which message generator is equal to CTX dot get mail WMSC, which message generator dot class. Here we are getting access to which message generator class object or not, guys. On that we are calling business methods. Here, my dear, got the point, my dear. I want reply, boss. Everyone enjoying my statement here or not? Got the clarity, my dear? Come on. Super. Okay, shall we start this? But if you want to get Spring Starter project, you have to install what plugin to Eclipse, guys? What do you mean by plugin? Additional software attached to the existing software to enhance the functionality of the existing software is called plugin. Plugin is attachable or detachable unit. Whenever you want, you can attach it. Whenever you want, you can detach it. Normal TV. But I want to make it smart TV so that I can watch Netflix web series, right? So I have to attach Amazon Fire Stick or not, guys? Amazon, you got a bit old generation TV, guys. But I want to make it a smart TV. You don't want to watch other TVs. You have a sentiment of continuing the TV. But you want to enjoy all latest features. Then we can go for Amazon Fire Stick kind of device. Then automatically normal TV becomes what, guys? Smart TV or not? Okay, after a few days, you started hating the smart TV because it is wasting your time like anything. So you want to make your smart TV as a normal TV. You remove the fire stick. Whenever you want, you can attach. Whenever you want, you can detach. Whenever you want, you can bring the additional facilities. Whenever you want, you can remove the additional facilities. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on. Right. Anshita, inside the run method, what we pass a main class name as configuration class and command line argument, ARGS. Those command line arguments can be taken and can be injected as string beans, guys. But we pass ARGS, it will not. If we pass, it will take. If we don't pass, empty will be there. Run method is called with two arguments. Number one, current main class as the configuration class. Number two, ARGS, nothing but command line argument. While running application, if we pass command line argument, they will be taken and they will be injected as Spring Bean properties. If you don't pass, nothing will happen. Clear, my dear? Got everyone? Okay. Array, I'm not highlighting means I'm going to highlight somewhere else. That's the meaning of it. So don't become Einstein all of a sudden, okay? Don't become Einstein. I have not explained in some level means definitely that will come in what? Next level. Because sometimes I will believe in incremental adding inputs. I will try to add the inputs incrementally, one by one, one by one. So good observation, but nothing to worry, guys. Okay. So first of all, this is our Eclipse IDE. This is see, plugin install in one workspace will be visible to all the workspaces. Okay, in this Eclipse IDE, 10 to 20 workspaces are there. In one or other workspace, I will be dealing with the Spring Boot classes. That means I already installed one STS plugin, but I will give the procedure to install it. Okay, guys. Window menu, preferences. Sorry, it's not correct. Help menu, Eclipse Marketplace. Eclipse Marketplace is the place where third-party supplied plugins for Eclipse is available. Eclipse Marketplace is the place where third-party supplied plugins for Eclipse are available. Are you getting my point, guys? Come on. Third-party supplied plugins for Eclipse are available. Tell me here. Here is my STS. Go. STS. Coming or not coming? Okay. Now you write Spring Tools. Spring Tool Suite. Go. Coming or not coming? It is saying installed. That means I already installed it. What is the procedure to install, sir? First, like this, install will be there. Some checkboxes are there to select. Then you will ask terms and condition to accept. You will accept it. Next, finish. Sometime it will ask restart your Eclipse IDE. Restart it. All newly installed plugins will be affected only after restarting the IDE. Once IDE is restarted, you are ready with STS plugin. How to confirm STS plugin is ready or not ready, guys? Very simple. When you say new, here you should see Spring Starter project. That's one indication. Another indication is here, what is the option we are having, guys? Here one small Spring Bean life cycle. This one is there now. Boot dashboard, Spring Bean life cycle test. Especially this one, guys. That is a Spring Boot symbol, boss. These two symbols will be there. That is an indication STS plugin is installed. Don't worry. You need not to become panic boss. What's our first step? Keep the following software setup ready. Eclipse JW 2020 version plus with the STS plugin. I am having 2023 12. If you want, you can have a latest one, guys. We have any latest one. Anything take latest, boss. Anything take latest, not a problem. By adding STS plugin to Eclipse IDE, we can use STS IDE features in Eclipse IDE itself. How to create, guys? STS must be installed manually. Marketplace, search for STS, select forward, Spring Toolsuite 3.9 or 4.0. Latest is best. Next, accept terms and condition, restart Eclipse IDE. Here procedure is given now, boss. Check it out. Okay. Lipstick. I don't have any problem from my side. All are listening class happily. Musdik, your problem. Check it out. Yeah, this is how we have to get this things now, boss. This is one version. This is one version. Best is this one now, fourth version. Any one version you install, guys. Any one version you install. There is no need of installing all the version. There is no need of installing all the version. Right, guys? Okay. Fine, my dear. I think in my system already STS plugin is ready. What do you say, guys? Okay. Tell me next one. Create a Spring Boot starter project giving the following details. Okay. Shall I create that one, guys? New Spring starter project. What is the name? Array, this ID also internally connects to this website to create the project. So that connecting to website is compulsory to create the project, guys. If not, you can log into this website directly and you can create the project. But that project will be coming somewhere in the desktop. Again, you have to open in Eclipse ID. Why that headache? You directly create what? In Eclipse ID. Anyway, Eclipse is having person to connect to website to get the project. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Name of the project. Let's start the new series. Boot IOC pause 01. What is this? Boot IOC pause 01. Where is that? Dependency injection. This is just a project name, guys. Nothing but artifact ID, right? What is this, guys? Meven. What is this, my dear? Meven. I want to develop standalone application or web application. Jar file. What is the Java version? You can take more latest also, but 17 is fine. Stable version. What is the language you want to use, guys? Java. What is the group ID? Generally, company name NIT. What is that? Artifact. Project name will continue. Version. Project is under development. Still scope of enhancement is means snapshot. Snapshot means under development. Scope of changes is there. Right, guys? Release means everything is over, no scope of modification. That's why whenever final jars what we get from the internet, they will be having word called release. That means almost everything is done, no scope of modification. Snapshot means scope. I'm giving current state, but still there is a chance of modification. Are you understanding my statement? Ravi P to everyone. Are from how many days we are writing group ID, na? Mr. Ravi, every day fresh day, Nara, waste fellow. How many days we are writing group ID, ra? That day I introduced Maven, that day onwards I am writing group ID. Generally, we write company name as what? Group ID. Or reverse of company website as what? Group ID. Practice ra Babu Ravi. Practice once in a while. What the fellow? Okay, guys. Chosen to create Spring Boot project is there in this URL. Either I create or you create or Eclipse create. Everyone should use that URL to give the inputs to create the project. Eclipse is also using the URL to create the project. Yes or no? Na? A Spring Boot project comes with some structure. And the structure based project creation is automated, templated in this website. That's why we should give that to your website. Otherwise, who will create each directory manually? It's not now, boss. Okay. Okay, snapshot. Description optional, guys. Package. Listen, guys. By default, main class having @Spring Boot annotation comes in this package. Make sure that the default package what you are creating is going to come with main class. Make sure that whatever package name you are writing, that is going to be root package for all other packages. So then what happens, guys? We are keeping @Spring Boot application annotation in the root package. Inside Spring Boot application annotation component scan is there. That is there in what? A root package, right, boss? If it is there in root package, it will automatically scan root package classes, all sub-package classes, sub-package classes. Any class that is configured with stereotype annotation will be recognized as Spring Bean or not, guys. No need of mentioning component scan manually anywhere because it is there inside @Spring Boot application annotation that is placed on the top of main class, which is there in the root package. So root package and its sub-packages classes will be scanned automatically for detecting what? Stereotype annotation classes to make them as Spring Beans or not, guys. See, com.nt is my root package. Remaining all package I am going to take as what? Sub-package for this root package. com.nt.service, com.nt.sbeans, com.nt.config. So is there any need of me specifying the package name in component scan explicitly, guys? Right. Anything great here? Or this one? Hey, the com.nt is not fixed, guys. Whatever you take, make sure that that is a root package. Remaining all packages are going to be directly or indirectly sub-packages for that. Say next. Okay, first application, whatever default dependencies that will come, they are enough. No need of adding extra starters. No need of adding extra starter. By default, every Spring Boot project comes with a Spring Boot related main dependent relevant jar file. That's why no need of adding extra starters. Basic starter, default starters related information is sufficient. Spring Boot latest version is what? 3.3.4. Say next, guys. Still connecting to this website. Okay, still connecting to this website, giving all these details and to create the project. Whatever project that is created, that will reflect over here. Whatever project that is created, that will reflect here. URL where actual Spring Boot project will be created. This is project name, build tool name, jar for standalone application, where for web application, Java version, language to develop the code, company name, com.nit, actually nit.com reverse I have written. Project name, version, come on. Example application optional, guys. com.nt, root package name, where @Spring Boot application annotation based main class will come. Are we understanding my statement, guys? Okay. Version snapshot. Code is under development, right? Code is under development. Version snapshot. Code is under development. Release. Version release. Okay. Final code, which is release, which is ready to release. Release or already released. What, guys? Which is ready to release or already released. Agree with me, my dear? Come on. Which is ready to release or already released. Check it out here. Always place main class in the default root package like com.mt and remaining package as what? Sub packages of the root package. So the components can annotation of Spring Boot application annotation can scan and get stereotype annotations effectively. Scan and get stereotype annotation classes effectively. Annotation classes effectively. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on. Super. At the top, what is there, guys? Eclipse is having two flavors, SDK, JW. JW means for all types of projects. How to download also I already discussed it, right, guys? But that is none of current topic, guys. Eclipse should be ready in your computer already or not, guys? Okay, select no starters and finish. Okay, boss. Every Spring Boot project that is created will be inherited from what? Parent boot project of the Maven Central Repository. So that's why you can see one parent tag in pom.xml now, boss. Check it out. Where is our project? Boot IOC pros1 pom.xml. See, guys, there is one parent tag here. This parent tag is already, parent tag related project is already there in central repository. Whatever structure, whatever properties that are there for parent project will be inherited to our project as it is now, boss. See, guys, this is parent project related information. This is our project related information. So that whatever jobs that are there for parent project, whatever properties are there for parent project will come to our project as it is. Check it out. Look at the Maven dependencies. I have not added any starters, but so many are coming. How? How? From the parent project. From the parent project. Are you getting my point there? In that one, Spring Boot related starters are there. Spring related starters are there. Come on. Some relevant starters are there. Log4j, SL4j. There are not there. Okay, guys. This is pom.xml version. Pom.xml development version. Don't worry about that. That is pom.xml development version, guys. Okay, don't give much importance to this. Right. See, though you have not added any starter, Spring Boot starter is added. Spring Boot starter test is added. Come on. Added or not added? Because of that and because of parent project details that are specified, lot of starters are coming here or not, guys? Lot of starters are coming over here or not, guys? Super. Try to understand directory structure. First, number one, project. Number two, SRC main Java with the default package com.nt with one automatically generated main class. I said default package is com.nt. Inside that main class comes. Okay, in this play folder, we can add more packages to keep more source code now, boss. Look at the main class, how does it looks? Main class with the Spring Boot application came automatically. Main method, Spring application dot run method is also called automatically. Passing main class as the argument value and args as the second argument now, boss. Someone asked run method two parameters are what? Number one, main class as the configuration class pass. Second one, args. Command line, to make command line argument values as Spring Bean properties to inject. If you don't pass, nothing will be injected. Okay, guys. What this Spring application dot run method will do, guys? We'll bootstrap the Spring Boot application by creating IOC container internally. By creating the IOC container internally. Convinced, boss? Yeah. If you want, you can add more packages over there, na boss. com.nt.spins. Next. com.nt.config. Do I need to take separate configuration class today? Not required. Do I need to take separate main class today? Main class itself configuration class. Main class already there to have a client code. So only this package is enough today, na boss. That too to keep our user defined Spring Bean class. According to our application, season finder, local date. Season finder is the target class. Local date is the dependent class. Convinced, my dear? Come on. Super. Okay, this is what package, guys. Resources. By default, properties file will be there. Okay, if at all you add a starter for auto configuration, but you want to give inputs for auto configuration, you want to give instructions for auto configuration, you can pass in this application property file. By default, one key is coming telling the application name. Spring.application.name. Project name is coming as application name or not, guys? But listen carefully. This is automatically created property file. Do I need to configure this property file separately by using @property source? Okay, now listen. In src/main/resource folder, we automatically get application.property file, which also can be taken as application.yml file. These two files will be recognized by IOC container automatically. There is no need of configuring them explicitly by using @property source annotation. No, sir, I want other property files to configure. Then you have to use @property source. But application.properties, application.yml file are part of Spring Boot project ecosystem, are part of Spring Boot project ecosystem. That's why they will be recognized and read dynamically and automatically. That's why they are recognized and read dynamically and automatically. Is that clear, my dear? Come on, my dear. See, guys. Place package with the source code, real code. Application.property file gives various instructions to Spring Boot. Overrides default settings are not, guys. This is the package to place unit testing code, na boss. SRC main Java, SRC test Java, SRC main resources. These are the shortcut folder to access the lengthy directories, right, boss? Originally, what they are, guys? This is the original one. SRC main Java, SRC main resources, SRC test Java. Instead of opening this folder having this much expansion, we have a shortcut words here. SRC main Java, SRC main resources for property file, SRC test Java for unit testing code, JUnit testing code, guys. The same as previous story, but with extra things, right? Okay. This is for JRE related jar files, guys. This is for Maven related jar files, guys. Come on, my dear. And this is the original directory structure. Target is to hold the outputs, to hold the generated outputs, like dot class files, all this thing. Help.md, mvnw, cmd, all these are Maven related files, don't worry. Pom.xml is there to give inputs to Maven project. To give inputs to what? Maven. Once again, check it out. To place source code related packages and source code. This is to place property file images and all the stuff. But application properties YML files will be recognized automatically. This is to place unit testing code, right, guys? This is to place a JRE jar file. This is to see the Maven jar file. This is the original directory where inputs will be given. This is the directory where outputs will be displayed. And all these are the files. All these are the files. Everyone getting my point there or not? Come on. Application.properties. Application.yml. Files are part of Spring Boot project ecosystem. So they will be recognized. What, guys? They will be recognized. Recognized. They will be recognized by IOC container automatically. That means we don't need any separate configuration. That means we don't need any separate configuration. I think since I already introduced Maven and most of the folders are what? Matching with the Maven conventions only. Maybe a resources folder is extra to where we can place more and more properties file, and already available default property file is also available, right, guys? And Maven dependencies old one, target old one, SRC old one, JRE old one. Maybe Maven related these files are bit extra, but that's fine, no problem. They are just internal reference for Maven only, guys. So now we need to think about developing the source code now, boss. Shall we start the development of the source code, guys? Go to here, come to this place, new class. New class. Tell me here. Season finder. What finder, guys? What is the finder, boss? Season finder. Here is my what is there? @component SF. And if you don't like, you can give other bean ID also, no problem. Okay, guys. Now tell me. Yeah, I think local date is enough. Time is also not required. So private local date, yeah, L date. Private local date, L date. Tell me. @auto wide. But can I write @auto wide now? No. Because basic Spring jars are coming automatically. We can happily write @auto wide automatically or not. Am I adding context support jar manually, boss? Because parent project is giving basic jars automatically. Control plus shift plus O. Here what injection is happening, boss? Field injection. At least now you realized foundation is foundation of Spring Boot is Spring only. Only methodology of coding changes little bit. Especially you will enjoy auto configuration, remaining all are same as Spring Bean. Clear, my dear, got it? Okay. Let's develop the business method. What is this? Public string. What string, guys? Public string. Tell me. So, find season. What, guys? Find season. Get current month. Current month value. Right, boss? Yes, we need to get the current month value now here or not, guys? What is the method we got to get the current month value, guys? Int month is equal to LDate dot get current month, get month value. 1 to 12 you will get, na, boss? Okay, generate the season name. Okay. What is this? Generate the season name. Tell me, guys, if month greater than or equal to 3 and next one, month less than or equal to 6, can I say return? Return what season, guys? Summer season. Else if month greater than or equal to what? 7 and month less than or equal to tell me rainy season timings what? I think 9th, 10th month also rains are coming nowadays, right? What is the season, guys? Rainy season, boss. What season? Rainy season. Else return. What is there? Okay, winter season. Leftover is what? Winter season. So this is our business method or not, guys? Come on. This is definitely our business method or not, guys? This is our business method or not there? I want reply, my dear. Come on. Perfect. Public string find season. This is month. Yeah, this is my summer season. This is my rainy season. This is my what? Winter season. Is that clear, guys? I want reply, boss. Super. This is my season finder.java, guys. Come on. All right. This is my boot IOC dependency application. Is there or not there, guys? Fine. Okay, guys. Season finder.java. So now this is configuration class come main class now, boss. If we have since look at this, it's a combination of how many annotation? Spring Boot configuration, enable auto configuration, components. Components can with some filter. I do this, I don't do this. But these three annotations are there or not there? Remaining all are regular basic annotations, right? Public, what is this? Local date. What is there? Create yield date. Public local date, create yield date. Here, my dear, come on. Yeah, tell me here what is that? Return. Local date dot now off. Return local date dot now off. At the rate bean, boss. What is that? At the rate bean, name is equal to dt. At the rate bean, name is equal to dt. Clear, boss? Yeah. Easy or not easy, boss? Next, guys. Get IOC container. What container? Get IOC container. Here is what? Application context. CTX is equal to. Application context CTX is equal to Spring application dot run configuration class comma ARGS. Current class itself it is taking as a configuration class na boss. Don't you think it is taking current class itself as configuration class? Look at this class that can be used to bootstrap and launch the Spring application from a Java main method. By default, it will perform following steps to bootstrap your application. See, create an appropriate application context instance. Nothing but container, right, guys? Register something, refresh all context, loading singleton beans. Trigger command line runner beans, guys. Okay, some advanced things are there. For the time being, first of all, sir, what if we have two methods returning local date? Ambiguity will come now, sir. Vivek Kir, why are you behaving like a newcomer, Babu? I already raised an ambiguity problem and I already talked about solution for ambiguity problem. And today you are asking freshly, what happens if ambiguity problem comes? Arre, for your mind, I only introduce ambiguity word, honest fellow. Huh? Mr. Vivek, not question. Mr. Kamble, problem is not from my side, check your side. Qualifier is the annotation we introduced. We also brought it from property file and XML file for loose coupling. Same thing here. Foundation is not changing, boss. Methodology of coding is changing, right, guys? Okay. Stop showing your talents, Rana, Babu. What's the use of showing non-subject talent? I'll give assignment, respond on it. That's better, guys. Every time me shouting, they shouting. Okay. Yeah, we got the IOC container. Sir, it is returning annotation config something, na? But you are referring with interface reference variable. Interface reference variable can refer its implementation class object or not yet. Interface reference variable can refer its implementation class object or not. All application context container objects are the objects of classes that implement application context interface directly or indirectly. Implements application context interface directly or indirectly. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on. Super, boss. Tell me next one. Get target Spring Bean class object reference. Get target Spring Bean class object reference, guys. Tell me here, what is this? Season finder. What, guys? Season finder is equal to CTX dot. What, guys? Get bean. What's the bean ID? SF. Okay, guys. Tell me, guys. SF dot. Tell me. Season finder dot class. Anything great in this one, guys? Regular boring one or not, guys? Super, guys. Tell me next one. Invoke the business method. String result message is equal to finder dot find season. What dot find season? Finder dot find season. Super, guys. Okay, guys. Next one. display the results. What guys? Display the results. System.out.println. What is there? A result message. Next one. Close the container. CTX dot close. But here one technical problem is there. Let's find out that. Here red color is coming now when I close the container. Listen. Close method is there in a class, not in the interface. In application context interface, there is no close method. It is there in one of its implementation class object. It is there in one of its implementation class, guys. When when interface reference variable is referring to one of its implementation class object, can I call direct methods of implementation class using that reference variable? Direct methods of implementation class using that reference variable? No. What you can call only common methods that are there in the interface implemented in the implementation class. Yes or no? But what I said, close is not declared in application context interface, but close is defined in what? One of its implementation class. But I want to call close method using interface reference variable. What should I do for that? No option, typecasting. We have to go for typecasting or not, guys? Father referring to son. Yes? Father referring to son. Tell me, father can access only common data that is there between father and son. From father, son inherited something and he enhanced it. He can access that one or not. But son earned his own things, guys. Can father touch them? Can father touch them? No. When superclass reference variable referring to subclass object, using that reference variable, we can access common data, not the specific data of the subclass. Common data means the one that is there in superclass, also there in the subclass. Specific data means the one that is available only in the subclass. Convinced boss? Okay, then what should I do? You will get suggestion here, check it out. Add cast to CTX. Luckily, in configurable application context class, that close method is available. That's why we are typecasting with that one or not. That's why we are typecasting with that one or not. I want reply, my dear. That's the reason we are typecasting with that one or not. Yeah, no option, guys. This is one exceptional case. We have to go for typecasting here. Because we are referring with what, guys? No, sir. I'm not interested to do typecasting. Then what should I do? So try to refer with that reference variable in which close method is available. In which close method is available. Check it out. Configurable application context. Configurable application context. Now you observe CTX dot close. What dot close, guys? Is it expecting any typecasting this time? Is it expecting any typecasting this time? What is industry standard, sir? Anything you can use, but first one is quite recommended because we refer with the common interfaces, not the specific classes, right, guys? We try to refer with what? Common interfaces, not with what? Specific classes. So that's why what should I do, my dear? Comment this one, enable this one. Enable this one, comment this one. Convinced or not? I want reply, guys. Can we run the application now? Any configuration annotation? Any component scan annotation? Come on, guys. Not there. Why not there? Because at the rate Spring Boot application annotation is taking care of everything or not there. Is taking care of every aspect or not, guys? Okay, guys. Let's run the application. As a Spring Boot application I want to run. What is the output we got, guys? These are Spring Boot related log messages. The rainy season has come now, boss. But right now we are in ninth month, na? But ninth month is rainy season only, yeah? Right. Ninth month is rainy season. 10th month onwards, winter season. I think 10th month also we have taken rainy. 11th month onwards we have taken as what? Winter season. Whatever it is. Correct output has come or not. But I want to feel whether object is created or not. Okay. Let me give the feeling. Okay. I will place SOP statement here. Systrace. Here is my zero param constructor. What, guys? Yes, boss. Systrace. This is my start off. Okay. Next. Main method start. Main method start. Systrace. Main method end. Main method start. Main method end. Okay, let's see, guys, whether all these objects are created or not created. Season finder was, come on. Systrace, what is there, guys? Zero arg constructor. What is there? Zero arg, zero para, one and the same, guys. Okay, was here, systrace. Done. Perfect. Yes. Right click, guys, run as Java application. Right click, guys, run as Java application. Zero param constructor. Yeah, array. Main class is configuration class comes Spring Main. That's why object is created. Because of components can season finder object is created. Come on, guys. Because of @bean method, dependent object is created. Come on, guys. Okay, with that container creation is over. I will give flow. I will give flow. Don't worry. In our regular style, numbering is there now with that. Season finder dot find season. Come on. Rainy season. And at the end of the main method. Here start now. Before this is logo. This is logo, guys. Come on. Yeah, you can run this application as Java application or Spring Boot application. Both are one and the same. Same output. Run as a Spring Boot application. Where is that? Both are going to be same, guys. Both are going to be same, no difference at all. Yeah, tell me, boss. Basics are changed now or few programming implementations are changed now? Fundamentals are as it is, right, guys? Only pre-programming implementations are changed. Okay. IOC container does not give this class as Spring Bean through auto configuration. That's why we are using @bean method or not, guys. Always place package of main class where Spring Boot application annotation is placed as one level up compared to other one level up compared to other packages, so that all the classes with the stereotype annotation will be scanned automatically to make them as Spring Bean, because @component scan of Spring Boot application annotation. This is what I was shouting from that time now, boss. Come on. Locality, guys. Internally uses annotation config application context class to create what? IOC container by taking current given class. What is this? By taking current given class as what? Configure it. This is current given class na boss. Same thing is passed over there or not there. Same thing is passed over there or not there. I want reply. Step number 5, run the application. Okay, run as Java application, guys. Run as a Java application. You don't want this output, you want our output, you can put it. Because here some different date is there. Are you worried about this date part? Worried about this date part? Should I give my output? That's up to you. Okay, I'm not changing that, guys. Let it be. Or whatever it is. So can I give the assignment? Assignment 1. Okay. Develop the application to generate the wish message based on the, what is this? Current hour of the day. Based on the current hour of the day. Tell me next one. Assignment 2. Develop the application to generate to generate to generate message based on the current weekday. What is that? Current weekday. Weekday or weekend day? Weekday and weekend day. Weekday means what's the message I want to generate? Happy working hours, right? Happy working hours. If it is weekend day, what is the message I want to generate, guys? If it is weekend day, what is the message I want to generate? Enjoy your weekend, right? Not happy, enjoy. Okay. Enjoy weekend, right? Enjoy your weekend. Perfect, guys? Happy working hours, happy enjoy. I think these two applications are sufficient. Or can you develop Flipkart application also? Fine. Okay, you develop these two applications. Okay. Tomorrow when we meet, tomorrow we have a class. What is the class? Continuation of regular topic. At what time? 11 a.m. Right? 11 a.m. Tomorrow I'm going to do two things, guys. Number 1, flow of execution end to end for Spring Boot application. Lot of internals I'm going to reveal, but 80% same, but 20% different. No, so after that, most important interview question, difference between Spring and Spring Boot. Difference between Spring and Spring Boot. These two aspects we are going to discuss in tomorrow's class. Tomorrow at what time? 11 o'clock. Around 11:05, I'll start the session. Don't wait for 11:20, 11:30. It's completely online session. Don't come to here. No one will be here to address you. Okay? Fine. Monday onwards, back to regular notation. Monday onwards, back to regular notation. Fine. Okay, guys. New DevSecApps batch. Please, sir, send the annotation notes in Spring Core. Such notes will not be there, guys. When there is a need of annotation, we use the annotation. I do prepare separate annotation note, guys. Actually, you are worrying about summary, huh? Summary is sent yesterday only, Nitesh. Okay. I think yesterday you missed the class, it seems. Yeah. DevSecApp batch, JRTP new batch, all batches will be there after Dasra vacation. Mostly around October 15, the batches will be started, right? Okay. So can I upload the materials, guys? Yeah, today you focus on this. Tomorrow you remind me. I will do some videos to watch. I will definitely give some videos to watch, guys. I'm searching notes, not there. Nitesh, everything is there, Babu. Should I tell how to search the notes also? Spring Core, Spring Core. Where is the notes, guys? Revision of something is there, na? Spring Core module revision is there. There are not there. Nitesh. Go to Dr. Vansra Babu. Upload. What are those guys? Number? What is that? 610 na 57. 1102 guys. Is there any use of Spring in the industry nowadays? Maybe while maintaining old project it is required. Mainly we are learning here to enter into Spring Boot. Right. 1102 Spring Boot core. What is today's date? This one. Let me save the document, guys. Yes, this is the document. Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice time. We'll meet tomorrow at 11 o'clock.